Hey everyone, I've been working on a new method of etching for carbon steel blades. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to recreate the look of folded steel on a piece of mono steel. So I got out my katana again, and what I've done this time is I've coated it in, well, I always thought it was called nail polish, but on the jar it said nail enamel. I don't know if that's something different, not my field of expertise, but got that stuff, covered the whole blade. That's so it acts as a resist. Then what I did was I got a nail and I filed the tip of the nail to a sharp point and I scratched out areas that will be eaten away by the vinegar. Well, not necessarily eaten away, but it will be darkened by the vinegar I'm going to use to etch it. And so I painstakingly went through etching both sides of it. And I put a little skull there just because I could. And I gave it a bit of a fake Hamon temper lining type thing. I wanted to, give it a wave going along the whole length of the blade like a differentially heat treated blade would have. But to make it really different, I decided to go for, I don't know how well you can see this, I went for flames. So it's going backwards. So what I did then was I wrapped it in a paper towel and drenched it in brown vinegar and left it overnight. Just didn't seem dark enough for my liking. So then I just continued to brush brown vinegar onto it for a few hours, just giving it a nice thin coat of brown vinegar, dabbing it on, leaving it to dry, and repeat. Don't know how many times I've done it, but doesn't seem to be getting any darker. So now I'm at the point where I'm going to take away the enamel to leave me with just the bare steel. I figured I'd show it to you guys. But one thing, if you want to do this with katana, really would recommend probably take the blade off first, because when I patinaed this last time I didn't, and little bits of gunk got stuck down in there, so taking it out, give it a wipe on the inside handle with methylated spirits, but it's not too bad, still totally functional. It's still a totally functional blade. But, oh, and I didn't take it back to bare steel before doing this. You might remember I did a tiger stripe patina. Well, actually I did a multi-layer of tiger stripe patinas on this. Instead of taking that back to bright unpatinaed steel, polishing it back, remove the patina, I just left it on, so it's going to have those previous layers of patterned patinas. But now it's going to have all of these crazy, wavy, fake Damascus steel looking lines running through it all the way along. So I'm going to get some methylated spirits and some paper towels and just use this methylated spirits to break up the enamel, start taking it off. And of course the methylated spirits will help clean off any of the remaining vinegar residue. Going to give it a good clean with metho to stop the rusting process. Then I'm going to give it a couple of coats of oil. So bring it back when I've taken the red off. But I do kind of admit having a red and black katana is kind of cool looking. Alright, see you soon. There you go. It removed the shine from the areas that were exposed. However, while those areas got a bit more of a matte finish, the bits that were covered were quite a high polish, but a bit darker, so it's got, I don't know, the areas that were exposed are brighter. It's like it just dissolved a heap of the patina that was already on there, so it removed patina, so I'm not quite sure why it happened like this. See, last time the bit that was exposed went really dark when I did this to an opinel. On this side, the bits that are exposed, in some areas they got real light, some areas they got dark. It's weird, a bit unpredictable. I did end up scratching some of it off with a knife, and that, when scratching too deep, took a heap of the patina off. That's no good. There's still a little bit of red on there here and there, but I've oiled it up. It looks quite beautiful, all those wavy lines. Probably looks a lot better in person than it does on camera, but oh, that is a gorgeous look. So now I'm wondering what I should do. I don't know if I'm going to keep this hilt like this. Might replace the guard. Wouldn't mind attaching this to a 5-foot pole, bolting it in place. Yeah, a big pole arm with a katana blade on it. Ah. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed this little video on etching fake Damascus look. But again, just doesn't look quite like Damascus. But oh, it's got beautiful wavy lines through it. Alright everyone, see you.